Now, interestingly enough, we are in the last stretch as of recording this video, which is on Monday of this week, right after my birthday. But I will let you guys know that there is some art that is scary. There's the last drawing of this week is meant to be body horror-esque and creepy. We also have a Lovecraftian demon, and I will put warnings up as time goes on in case people find those things frightening, so you know when to click off the video or skip. I will also try to remember to put timestamps, which is something I never think about. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. And here we are, week 3. I really didn't think I would get this far in making these drawings or content, but I think since last year I barely drew anything because of depression, that I got a bit of kick in my step and went overdrive on all the missed drawings. Honestly, I think I made some friends this art fight, or at least some art friends, and I've been enjoying all the drawings that I've been creating and the backgrounds that I've been working so hard on improving. Like this drawing right here, this battle scene, as it were. There are a few things I probably would change on it, but mostly the smokiness of the background, because you can't see like the sword I drew in the background. But honestly, I think in the end, I've been massively improving over this single month. I don't know, people can talk about, what they think. You'll actually get to see my face in this picture because this character had photos for faces, so I used my actual face with my old crappy camera because my phone was broken. But because my birthday came up, I got myself a phone, so there is no longer that issue. Huzzah! You'll see that later. I also made a JoJo reference in this one because why not? I had a lot of fun just drawing and trying to come up with ideas for different characters and, what other people did. I did trace the kanji because I cannot make my own handwriting in English look good, so I needed a bit of a crutch to get my fun background off, but I think it was worth it. A lot of things that I've been doing were just simple, especially when it was with me and Kurz, whose character's on screen now, because I was doing a lot, and we were doing a big revenge chain. By the time this video is out, it's gonna be done already, but I had really fun drawing their characters, and I hope they had just as much fun drawing mine. Maybe we can talk about it in like a video or something, just discuss the longest art revenge chain ever. I've been trying to put more emphasis on backgrounds to improve, because the only way to improve is to torture yourself and continue to do it, even if you absolutely despise everything. This one was my favorite background out of week 3. I'm not sure about week 4 yet, because I'm currently in week 4. I also got 2 Pokemon trainers, which is really interesting, because after 3 years of never seeing anything Pokemon related, I just got Pokemoned, I guess. So I like to say they are our companion pieces. Also, she looks like she's doing the Spider-Man point pose now that I'm looking at her, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but, yeah. These all were fairly simple, quick drawings. Some of them, like, if you see a background, they were a lot more complicated, but due to my want to get as many points as possible and get achievements, because I am a completionist, I just kept going. And originally my entire point was to at least draw once a day, and considering we are on the 26th day and I have 47 drawings, I have greatly surpassed the original goal. This drawing was actually inspired by Hunter x Hunter's Zevil Island butterflies, by the way, if you're wondering why there's blood and butterflies. There's an actual method to my madness and my thought process. But I don't really talk about that much because brain empty, go whoop. I really think a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on what they think on art, and I greatly admire that, but I'm dumb. And I don't think about it. I just go, ooh, this would look pretty. Whee! I think the biggest issue with everything, though, that I need to work on is just trying to incorporate things. This next one is actually a Lovecraftian demon, so you can skip to 30 seconds further in the video to not see it if that scares you. Warning over. Let's get into it. This one was actually really simple, really quick. It just has a lot of eyes, and I know that freaks people out. I like eyeballs, personally. This drawing would have probably taken no time at all if I didn't insist on drawing veins in every single frickin' eyeball like a stupid bitch. It ended up looking cool, but I don't think a lot of people notice it, which made me sad. I worked so hard on that. Here's the other Pokemon trainer, so now you can see the companion piece to, hey, do you want to battle? And then I named this one, yeah, I want to battle. And I just drew. I liked these color palettes together for the fairy type. I think the artist who created this character did a good job picking out the colors, even though they said they're bad at it. I honestly think it ended up looking really good. This one I'm really proud of, so it's a little longer. I've been playing D&D, or at least we're starting a campaign, and my character's a tiefling, and so I have gone ham on drawing tieflings. If I see a tiefling, I draw a tiefling, because they're just really interesting. I went painterly style because the drawing I made has a lot of big, soft shapes, and I thought doing lineless or painting would not be the end of the world. It did take a long time, just because I don't paint. Mixing colors can be really hard. The only time I ever painted was that Pennywise picture of him smishing his face against the glass from that in-between frame, and I thought it was really funny. This one, I think, ended up good. I mean, you can leave your opinions in the comments or criticisms on how to do stuff like this better. Everything was like on a separate layer. I had the sideburns on a separate layer. I had the back on a separate layer. I had the bangs on the front layer. I had the main skin and neck on one layer. It was just layers on layers on layers. And it was the first drawing I did on my new phone, actually, and you'll be seeing a lot involving the new camera on that phone. I'm thinking maybe I'll start live streaming sketches and stuff again, if that's what interests anybody, because it was really fun when me and Sam did it a long time ago, and it was really fun reading and talking to chat while we made My Hero Academia characters. Honestly, though, I was really proud about how this bus shot turned out. It looks nice. It's much better than what I can usually do, so, you know. I think the one thing I can say about this whole week, or this whole month, is that I've just gotten more proud of my backgrounds and what I've able to accomplish with poses and being dynamic, I guess. I mean, I'm not in charge of any of the color picking or things of characters, and I don't really have much control over what I draw, because I usually just click the find random character button to make it look nicer, and, you know, things happen. And sometimes I get into big art change, like this third Kurz character. I hope I'm saying their username right, but this is the third one I've drawn this week. And he's a K-pop star, so that would explain why he's singing. But things like this, it's proven that I can actually do things, which I'm very proud of, and I'm happy that I got to experience this. So, just so you know, this last one is absolutely creepy. And it was kind of an accident. Well, it wasn't an accident. Basically, the whole thing is about a serial killer and pushing his thing to the limit. So here's your warning. This is the last drawing of the week because why not? I guess. I can't really tell you why I chose this. This is the last thing. It just kind of happened that way. So this is supposed to be a serial killer whose eyes are sewn open and his mouth is sewn into a smile. And using this, I really wanted to push the expression because I've been watching a lot of Silent Hill stuff. Thank you, Scary Game Squad. And because of that, specifically, I am doing a lot of scary things just for fun. So this one, I pushed really hard. I added bruising because the original drawing didn't. It doesn't look like the original drawing, like, colors, but I sampled the colors directly from the piece, so I don't know why he looks so damn yellow in this picture and not in the original. I cannot tell you why, because I sampled... It wasn't even sampled from a shadow. This color was sampled from a highlight. It's so weird to me, but it's something that happened. And... honestly, I think I did a good job drawing the teeth and the gums and just the shading. He looks terrifying, which was the whole point. I added a lot of redness to his face. This sketch is what really creeps me out, though. I also like adding overlays now and experimenting with what I can do with digital art, because that's not something you think about a lot, you know? In the end, I think, though, that this one turned out real good. Considering I scared myself a little bit with how intense this stuff got. But yeah, I added eyeballs because, you know, that's a theme of this week for some reason. And yeah, that was this week's amount of drawings. I can tell you that I feel like I'm going to end on a bang instead of ending on something simple and just doing a few drawings, because yesterday I drew 6 drawings, so I already know that my last week of art is going to have a lot of stuff. So hopefully it ends up really good. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.